What's going on, guys? Vion here with a video update with Gundam Battle Operation 2. As you guys may or may not have known, it will be live out in the West tomorrow, October 1st. You should be able to download it through PlayStation Network once it becomes live, and it is a free-to-play game. You should not be required to have PlayStation Plus. However, it does have microtransactions and stuff, as it's a gacha like game. I want to give you guys a couple of tips to help you start off. Check this video out before you get started. Hopefully it helps. If not, you know what, give me the feedback. Otherwise, share it, let people know. So first things first, when you log into the game, you're going to see your prompt, you're going to see news, you're going to see the current banners. You're going to also see a login bonus. I strongly suggest logging in every day to get your login bonus. After you log in 7 days, if you manage to log those 7 days in, you'll just get DP, which is the currency used in the regular shops. You'll have your tokens in DP and recycle tickets. We'll get there in a second. Every day when you log in, you'll have a mission to complete. As you see here, you can like sort into 3 battles, inflict 50k damage in battle, which isn't that much, and defeat 1 rival 1 time, which isn't hard at all. Once you first start, you may or may not have suits. I think you might have suits based on the free campaign. I'm not really sure. If not, it's totally fine. First things first, when you go to your menu, you'll have your mobile suits, your pilot, where you can actually change the way they look on the ground, in the lobby, and space. In your mobile suits, you can customize them. You unlock paint once you get to a certain rank, okay? First things first, you want to do is you go to customize and check out all your suits. In this game has a cost system where it starts as small as 100 up until unlimited. So each battles have a restriction on the amount of cost. But if you go into a battle, you can use a suit of lower cost. You can't exceed the cost limit. So keep that in mind. Also, something to be aware of, you can sort by your cost, your name, and your level. You have tags so you can help you sort them out. This game has a advantage system, which is kind of like paper, rock, scissors. There's 3 kinds of suits. There's general, raid, and support. Support is more geared towards long range suits, usually further back doing range damage. But again, you guys will see that this doesn't apply to every suit with this mechanic. You have general, which is overall like your basic is good in every form. It may be close range or far away. Usually it's like your middle ground, your middle range, and then you have raid, which is usually the ones that have quicker mobility, stronger close range abilities, and they can deal more damage to support. Well, support does more damage to general, and general deal more damage to raid. This is important later on once you get into higher ranked games, if you decide to play ranked games. So keep in mind your composition for your team. As you see, you have damage up and damage down depending on the type they are. So keep that in mind. Each suit will have its own set of gear. In some cases you can switch your main weapons out, but you have to acquire them first. You can make sure you change the shortcuts. Some weapons will have more weapons than you can put on your equipment set, but these are all the weapons that you can't actually use in the match, so make sure you set them accordingly. When you look at your skills, you can push in your touchpad and it'll show you all the stuff you need to know in regards of the different stats, what they do, and how they help. Now, different abilities here you see. Right here, a lot of the raid suits have things where they can like do multiple combos or cancel out of combos, and I can go into detail of that later. Right now, just take a look at things prior, but I will say, if you like a suit, play the suit. I, for the longest time, main snipers, supports, particularly the GM Custom, GM2, but then I've recently decided to play with some raid suits, limited to Ifrit suits. But here you have the supply counter, where you have your limited supply drop, your supply drop. This is your regular banner. It takes 3 tokens to do 1 pull and 30 tokens to do 10 pulls. Okay, this is standard. These tokens you can buy with real money, or you can earn them in game, or sometimes you get them through campaigns or actual events going on with Gundam Breaker. Excuse me, Gundam Battle Operation. Whew, Gundam Breaker on the brain, guys. So every week they usually rotate the banner. Thursday's the day that it changes, so make sure you do it. I would say pull for what you want to play with. Play what you want. You can play any kind of style. It's up to you. You will see that different people play different ways, and hopefully you will have good experiences your first day coming to this game. So again, this is the currency for the tokens. You can buy, and keep in mind, some specials you can actually pull 10 times for 15 tokens. It's really good. That's a half off discount. I usually save my tokens for that. Your DP counter exchange is the currency you can get in game. Every week the shop's updated with your weapons, custom parts, which change the stuff, and your clothing and accessories. It's, you know, vanity stuff. But here you have to make note that certain suits in the DP shop require a certain rank, and you will need to start off buying the lowest cost one and moving your way up. As you see here, I got some of the locks because I haven't purchased the previous ones, and I honestly don't care too much for some of the suits. And lastly, you see recycle counter. Recycle actually changes, I think, every 24 hours, I want to say. So say if you pull up a weapon or a suit you already have, once you get it, you'll get recycle tickets based on that rarity or the strength of that suit. Once you begin to accumulate more recycle tickets, you can use them in the recycle shop, which of course has items and suits, weapons that necessarily aren't in the DP store yet, and it changes, so you can get some very expensive DP items in the recycle shop if you're lucky. Again, it comes to just saving your tickets for what you really want, things you don't have. As you see here, I only have 68 versus there's 175 for this one, but I already have these two. I'm pretty sure I got these through recycle tickets as well. And sometimes there's really dope suits, like the Desert GM in recycle. You got Armor GM as well. And so keep an open mind when you do that. And again, before I go, the banners usually, not always, but usually will have, for every 10 pulls you do, you might get a guaranteed 2-star guaranteed weapon, and the third one guaranteed 3-star. This game goes off the 1, 2, 3-star rarity. There are many things in this game that you may not know. Next up here, you have your rated, your quick match, custom match, free practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. Play around with the suits, all the things you want to do. Quick match is unrated. It doesn't affect your rate at all. Custom match, as you see, you can play with random people, and it doesn't affect your rating as well. That's custom rooms. Rated match does affect your rating. You have your ground rating and your space rating. Don't look at the numbers down there. They're kind of anyway, I will say like this: there's good days and bad days in rated. Ranked only happens every so often, so rated is essentially what us in the West are used to call ranked. There's a timer for when the cycle for the sortie reception cycles, and once that cycle, the costs and the matches will swap. And pay attention if it says space or ground, and make sure that whatever suit you have or want to use is accessible in space or ground. There's an NPC here. As soon as you log in at the information center, you can speak to her to get some free tokens. Well, not free tokens, but you can do some training courses and you can get some cool tokens. So I suggest checking these out as well. They help you learn the game, and you also get some really cool rewards. And you have your hangar on this side where you can develop buffs for certain things. As you see here, I only have 2 of my hangars open. My silver and gold medal isn't there. So it takes a long time for things to upgrade, so make sure you select suits that you definitely like. I will also suggest that you take your time in the selection. Don't rush it just because. But I would always suggest having a suit in there, regardless if you're online or not. Clan camp, you can go here to search for clans. Once you're in a clan, you can go to the clan terminal, and they can you will get rewards and check missions and stuff like that. You have your reward centers where you get your daily rewards. If you need to rank up, you go to mission control. Now, before we go, last thing here, you see in the bottom where until monthly mission complete, you should definitely try to do those because you can unlock the different, as you saw, the silver and gold hanger slots the following months, as long as you achieve the requirements for these. There's a lot, but if you play every so often throughout the month, you can do it. And this is just me playing maybe once or twice in the last week. But I just want to give you guys a quick overview. I know it's a lot of information. Quick recap. Remember, there's 3 types of suits: support, raid, general, paper, rock, scissors. Okay. Log in every day. Do your token missions. Be polite. Have fun. Okay. I would suggest not going into a rated match with a lower cost suit on your first day. Just try a quick match or rated match with a lower suit, because the servers will be merged, so there'll be people who've been playing for a very long time like us. We've been playing since it came out in Japan. I'll be on tomorrow, probably on my American and my Japanese account, so if you want, add me. Maybe we'll be able to rank up, maybe we fight each other. Hey, if we fight each other, hey, send me a screenshot, I might give you a little reward. How about that? But guys, I'm excited for this coming to the West. This is a long video, I know. Hopefully this will give you some insight, some assistance with doing this. If there's something you want me to go in further detail about, let me know. But for the time being, you guys have a great day and enjoy some Gundam Battle Operation 2 dough.